Mental Health Europe. This very important topic of using ICT to facilitate inclusion and participation of people with disabilities. I would like to express on behalf of MHE a special appreciation for our moderator, the chair of our meeting today, MEP Kinga Göns, for your ongoing support of the disability and human rights cause, and also your leading participation in the Mental Health Europe Coalition for Mental Health and Well-being as chair. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank the European Commission for enabling this type of social innovation. So it is great to be here. And final thank you for, of course, the project partners for inviting me to speak. A quick word about Mental Health Europe. We are a non-governmental umbrella organization committed to promoting positive mental health and the social inclusion and respect for human rights of people with mental health problems. Now, mental health problems are also known as psychosocial disabilities, and people experiencing psychosocial disabilities are a distinct disability group, sharing, of course, many challenges with the physical and intellectual disabilities, among others, but also having some specific needs and characteristics. When we talk about mental health problems or psychosocial disabilities, we are looking from the, so to speak, mild side. So here you have depression, anxiety, to the more severe forms of mental health problems, such as psychosis and schizophrenia. Unfortunately, these people are facing extreme barriers to participation, despite, very importantly, having been shown by evidence to be willing and able to participate productively and contribute, including through competitive employment. And barriers to participation here include very much stigma, as well as the lack of adequate solutions, which tend they need to be personalized and have flexibility. Just one word before I go into the core issue today, so the use of ICT, is to say that mental health problems affect 1 out of 4 Europeans, according to the World Health Organization. And recently there's been an increase in reporting of mental health problems as a result of the crisis and the instability which it has engendered. Together with, so of course, the expansion of the internet, there's also been an advent in e-mental health. And e-mental health is the use of information and communications technology, so ICT, for supporting and or improving mental health and the way mental health care is delivered. So examples of e-mental health range from prevention and diagnosis. And here you have, for example, online tests, such as you can see whether you have some anxiety issues, depression. You can make a first step online with such tests. You also have applications that allow monitoring, so recording and monitoring moods and establishing trends. Increasingly, we also see that therapists use Skype or alternative chat applications by video, audio, and or text to deliver their services. Another way that e-mental health, another form that it takes is actually ready-made therapy modules available online that people can consult themselves. And here an example is computerized cognitive behavioral therapy. You also have innovations even such as virtual reality, which enables people in some way to confront kind of simulation of real life situations. And why is e-mental health important, and why we're interested in its development? Well, it has distinct advantages for people specifically with psychosocial disabilities. So first of all, we observe that mental health problems are often isolation illnesses. Someone who is depressed, for example, does not necessarily want to interact so much outside of their immediate surroundings. And it's much easier for those people to access the internet and then find support directly. So this is the first very important advantage. Furthermore, anonymity. Unfortunately, there is still a lot of stigma attached to mental health problems. And so when a user accesses a peer support group, for instance, she or he can remain anonymous and really interact and get advice from peer people experiencing the same type of issues. Mobility is also an important consideration, especially now that we have applications available for iPhones and tablets, enabling people to get access to advice directly online. And I will give you two examples from our members who use indeed virtual mentoring to provide people with support at work. For example, our member in Israel, Kozhaeva, they have this online mentoring program which allows someone who is, for example, stressed at work to send an online message directly to their coach or therapist and interact with them directly and get really direct support and get on with their work and get on with their challenge. So that is one example which we have in our network. So this is mobility. So indeed, thanks to these mobile applications, we not also talk about e-health, but also m-health. And here as well, we see how e-health actually also is applied and is expanding into inclusion, into employment and education. Finally, last but not least, I would say, users are feeling more empowered when they use, when they apply and access this type of applications, because they decide when they do it, how they do it, so they are more in control. And this is very important to build confidence and facilitate social inclusion of people with mental health problems. E-mental health has also been proved to be cost-effective, as you can reach more people without necessarily increasing labor and related costs. Now, if I have time, I would like to maybe provide a more detailed example from one of our members. Okay. So I already mentioned our member in Israel. They're called Kozhaeva. And if you go to the website www.kozhaeva.info, you will get access to, in fact, an integrated online portal enabling access to different applications that really span the entire, let's say, the range of inclusion needs for people with mental health problems. So it starts with virtual mentoring. These are basically rehabilitation services. So this is really e-mental health care. It involves the user as well as a moderator who is a former user, her or himself, to build confidence at first. And then at a later stage, a professional therapist is also involved. Furthermore, we have social projects, so building confidence to communicate and social skills of people with mental health problems through moderated peer support. Here as well, the moderator is importantly a former user, because these people are in the best position indeed to understand the special needs and challenges that people face. Going on to employment, occupational online project. I already mentioned the possibility to get direct support in case of challenges at work with an online coach through your mobile phone or tablet. This project also enables development of job search techniques such as help in writing a CV and preparing for an interview. Last but not least, it's Jobs for All, and this is in fact a platform which I guess is in a way similar to Web2C presented and the focus today. And this website provides job opportunities for people with disabilities. mental health problems, but also other types of disabilities. And it is running in cooperation with major job-seeking websites in Israel. It's used by some 1,000 people and has a very, very good success rate. And also includes e-vocational support by chat. Last example is from our member in the Netherlands. And these are two websites which are more of a preventive nature and that enable employees to manage stress at work. They're in Dutch. One is Strong at Work, the other one is Balance at Work. The two basically provide self-help modules for people who feel that they may want to work on improving their stress management techniques and achieve well-being at work. And Balance at Work, the second website, in addition enables the employer to integrate and make this program available to employees who can then use it on an anonymous basis, which is very important. So going forward, so Mental Health Europe, we're very much anticipating further developments on e-mental health and as well as different inclusion technologies to employment and education. And we very much look forward to participating and exchanging with peers at events such as this one. Thank you very much.